Welcome, nerds, to the movie news for the week. This is where we're going to be talking about all of the nerdy and or pop culture related movie news that we can get our grubby little hands on. So like if it's been announced, if there's a new trailer, if there's casting, all of that's gonna be here. So let's get into that, shall we? Which brings us into the movies section. Movies is only follow-ups. That's all we got. So let's get into that. First up, King Conan. This one we've kind of been keeping tabs on. There's not been a whole lot of developments very recently because it's been in development hell for, 20 years. But we did get something from Arnold where he has cast doubt on the idea that we will ever get a King Conan movie. Apparently a script exists according to Arnold, but that script, again, development hell, the rights are all over the place, and so might not get made. That script might not get made, another script might get made, but this all kind of comes at the same time that Arnold has said that he is not going to be revisiting the Terminator franchise. So if they make new Terminator movies, it will be without Arnold Schwarzenegger. Kind of like you hate to see him go, but they at this point it's like the originals were so great and then the sequels maybe not as much, so maybe it's best if that's the way it goes. And then our other follow-up this week, oh boy, rumor confirmed, Mortal Kombat 2. Karl Urban is in fact going to be playing Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2. And I just lost a whole lot of faith in this movie. I'm something of a Mortal Kombat fan. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah. I also really love Karl Urban. Just him for the role of Johnny Cage is not how I pictured that going at all. Somebody younger, John Cena, The Miz, somebody like that makes so much more sense than Karl Urban. Karl Urban's a better actor than those guys, but you don't have to be a great actor to be an asshole like Johnny Cage. Like, it's just not, oh man. Also, Tati Gabrielle, who I'm pretty sure was in the Sabrina series on Netflix. She was one of the weird sisters. She is said to be next up going to be announced for Jade. Technically that's a rumor, but it's coming from trades at this point, so we'll keep tabs if this changes, but it sounds like this is pretty much set in stone at this point. I really dig her for Jade. Legit, that was a good casting choice. Karl Urban for Johnny Cage, no. I love Karl Urban. I don't really like Johnny Cage as a character, but he's integral to one of my favorite IPs of all time, so you got to do it right, and I don't think that was done right. That's all we got. Like I said, just follow-ups for movies. So let's talk about suggestion for movies this week. Equilibrium. We're going a little bit old school, if you will. 2002 old school. Equilibrium was supposed to be the Matrix killer and whatnot and so forth. And Christian Bale, Taye Diggs, the director of this was Kurt Wimmer, Emily Watson also in this. Just a fantastic movie. It is a great action movie. The science fiction elements of this that make you question things exactly what science fiction was intended to do. Absolutely a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you haven't seen it for a while, refresh your memory, man, because this movie, worth your time. Go watch Equilibrium this week as your movie suggestion. And once again, nerds, this is just a clip from the main show, The Weekend Nerddom, over on the main channel, youtube.com/generallynerdy. Go check that out for the entire episode, or just stay tuned here for other news related to nerdy pop culture stuff and just random fun little bits. Before we head out, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.